Alright guys, today I'm going to be reviewing Boulder Dash at Lake Compounce. This is my third favorite Woody I have ever been on, yes, ahead of the Beast, and I'll explain why in this review, and even explain why it's ahead of a certain coaster that a lot of you guys might think should be way higher in my rankings, but isn't, but this coaster's better. Now to start off, it's really hard to go element by element on this thing. I don't even know the exact layout. It's really hard to memorize, so I'll be doing this review by sections. So you're gonna start out by pulling out of the station. You're gonna see it's 5 golden ticket awards at the control panel, on the side of it. Then you're gonna go up the lift hill. This lift hill is so amazing. You're just right next to the trees. You can't even see the coaster or the rest of the park. You can only see the trees and the mountain. Then you're gonna do this little curve to the right. Then you're going to go down your drop, and this drop and the turn following it gives ridiculous laterals. Some of the best laterals you'll ever feel. And then you're going to go out into a just plethora of ridiculously fast feeling hills that give some pretty good airtime. I'm not talking RMC level, but I'm still talking better than B&M level. And you're getting really good laterals along with this. Great sense of speed flying through the woods. It almost feels like a more aggressive beast in this section. And then you're going to go through another turn after that outwards run of great hills. And that turn's going to give some more good laterals. Along with great views of the trees and the park coming up, because when you turn around, you're facing the park, and to the right is your water park and your weird pathway to get to the River Rapids ride, apparently. And that, I'm going to split it up into halves for this section, because there's one element in particular that I think breaks it up pretty nice. The first half of this is just as aggressive as before. Great views, great sense of speed, great airtime. And then there's this one hill. I like to call it the Lateral Ejector Death Hill. Almost feels like a stronger version of the one found on Predator. This thing's ridiculous. I mean, it's violent, almost RMC level ejector, while getting just ridiculous laterals. It's not the most sustained thing in the world, but it's aggressive. Watch out for it. You can't really see it coming either. I didn't know when it was coming, even when I had experienced it before. Then you're gonna go through some more airtime hills in the second half of the return run. They're not quite as strong as before. They're definitely more floater variety for sure. And then you're going to pop into the brakes, ending your amazing ride on Boulder Dash. Now, there's a few other things I want to talk about. One, this thing is extremely rough. Watch out. Me, personally, as long as the restraints aren't awful, I can tolerate roughness. And these restraints are just fine. I mean, I personally kind of like the PTC lap bars. I know a lot of people don't, but I mean, they're heavy, so they're fast. I personally can get a lot of room with them for some reason. I don't know why others don't, but yeah, I think these lap bars are really good, so I don't have a problem with these trains. But yeah, if you're really susceptible to getting headaches from rough woodies, this might not be a good ride for you. But again, that's completely fine for me. Best place to sit, front row. Definitely ride front row. And it's not even going to be that much longer of a wait. I only had to wait one extra ride for the 2 times I went front row out of the 4 times I rode. Back's still fine, middle's still fine, but that front row, man, is something special. Flying through the woods that fast like that. The airtime's better up there. You're not really getting anything on the drop besides laterals anyway, so you're not missing much. there. So yeah, I think front row's by far the way to go on this thing. Unfortunately, it does run one train quite often, like it did on the Sunday that I was there. So definitely watch out for that. The line can move pretty slow for this and all the other rides at Lake Compounce if you're not careful. Now let's talk about why this is better than Fury 325. Yeah. I truly believe this. I'm not just putting an opinion out there. I do think this is better than Fury 325. They are very similar rides. I know that sounds crazy comparing this to Fury 325 and saying they're extremely similar. But I mean, think about it. They're both rides with pretty good airtime. I'd say Boulder Dashes is slightly better. That's why I like it slightly more. Both have great sense of speed. Some of the best sense of speed on any coaster. I think Fury's is slightly better. But I do like the setting more on Boulder Dash. But Fury's got the better trains. But again, the point is they're both rides with not the greatest airtime in the world that really shine when it comes to the sense of speed department. And personally, I think Boulder Dash does it slightly better than Fury. Like, I'm sorry, guys, it knocked Fury out of a top 10 spot for me. So, yeah. Is it worthy of all those golden ticket awards? I mean, ahead of El Toro, I could see it. I only have it 2 spots behind El Toro in my rankings. I think it's BS that it's won golden ticket awards when Phoenix exists. One of the greatest coasters of all time, top 10 in the world probably. My number 3, like it should not win any golden tickets with Phoenix existing, and coaster at PNE Playland too as well. But yeah, this definitely deserves top 10 best wooden coasters in the world, I would say. It's my number 3. It's a phenomenal ride. So for its final score, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Again, the airtime could be slightly better. But yeah, I just love this ride. It's so good. Great setting, sense of speed, pretty good airtime, like I said. Like, it's just got the full package for like a really good wooden coaster. I mean, again, you're not going to beat Phoenix unless you're something really special, but I mean, this is like actually kind of close with El Toro for my second favorite wooden coaster. Like, it's that good. So definitely, if you're in the New England area, definitely don't just go to Six Flags New England. Come here as well. It's worth the pit stop for Boulder Dash. It really isn't worth coming here for anything else, but Boulder Dash is definitely worth your time. So that's my review of Boulder Dash at Lake Compounce. Let me know what you guys think about this thing in the comments below. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Especially on it being better than Fury. Let me know all that down below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.